Well, malugit total meridro ko sola tigil dela 3 may bung e mo 2 o'clock e ngaria shuttle ngateng del ARF yang fire station is strictly for airport related Lurior cross Askogi malubeng ngaria emergency airport trade adra ARF e sola tel in charge ni angele Dwayne Masami ngare buig e route tel ARF. But anyway, tiga soldar American. Mas lagi del camouflage lang ngaria Constantino wire el meliwek ngi sola medical give sola kada mo o mesra introduction tiagi del operations el tomosevra drone directly from here in the Halospera airstrip la modadora Jennifer national security advisor sola en muranga halwase mo launch a drone from here and fly up toward the Moras open ocean. And we're going to shoot it. Tel angar ngayaw rin mo sering detail information about Baskira Jennifer. Sola nga kal Alfonso Diaz albel invite nga Jennifer el metiang el me witness ra tiagi del report I gave you as a reporter mal open media del cover tiagi del l'operation mal over test el vol loruring el ansil sebab ngartiang el SM media dak ngartiang related to Veterans Association mal over ngiti na lat level nga directly demulasi kios pergau el cover tiagi del testing madalo se sola com stay tuned sola bot spedel ligang bot baklit tegi mo girabas sola meselme eto about the starter program okay, we're leaving now. We're going to the launching pad, which is at the end of the airstrip. And the drone they're going to be flying today they have their own launching pad, which is going to be located at the end of the airport. So it's just going to take a short drive from here. As you look over there, that's the main terminal right over there. Normally we cannot film this, but they gave me clearance to go ahead and film it and show it to the public after these operations. So most of these guys over here are Army. I haven't seen the Marines and Air Force and Navy. All I see now is Army. But I was told that the Navy and the Marines are down there at the end of the airstrip. Most of their equipments are camouflage, and also they have a concertina wire or barbed wire wrapped around them to secure their equipment so nobody can interfere with them while they're doing this operation. There's another radar right over there, and as you can see, there's a generator right next to it, meaning they're not depending on our island power. Because when this test begin, they have to have a steady power. That looks like a 25 kW generator. Okay, and then we're driving down to the end of the airstrip, and that's where we're going to stay. All observers will be down there, to include the media and high officials of government of Palau and also the United States government. I heard that ambassador also going to be here. U.S. ambassador going to be here. Okay. We're approaching the site where they have their drone launching pad is being set up. There's another part of that, the tracking system. There's a generator, and there's shelter over there with the antenna sticking up in the air.
You playing chicken?
It's kind of hot inside this van over here, but these military guys, they're used to it, but for us civilians,
we try to keep it organic to Palau's natural. Want to keep it, as close to home.
Yeah. Are you Army or?
I'm Army.
Army, all right. Most of these guys sitting next to me back here, they're Army. They're retired. Yeah, living and doing business here in Palau. Okay, we're coming down. Looks like they have a fuel truck over there. We just passed a fuel truck. They keep fuel over here just in case if they have to switch the generator. Now we're coming up. Okay, you see those chairs and the pop-up tent over there? That's where the VIP is going to be, and then they're going to witness this whole operation. So if you look over there, you can see the drone. There's a remote control drone over there. And now we're going to go down and go see it. Okay, we're coming out right now. Okie dokie. Okay, there they are. There's a VIP area. That's the end or beginning of the airport. A strip right over there. Yeah, and also look at this. This probably how many KW. But anyway, very quiet, super silent. Yeah, very quiet generator. Yeah, and belongs to the Army. I see US Army. I don't see Marines. I don't see Navy. All I see is Army. Army everywhere. Okay, and here's the drone operated by Army guys. This is going to be flown, and then they're going to try to shoot it down. There's going to be introduction of how they're going to do it, and it is important for us to understand how these things work. They're going to fly it up in the sky, and then they're going to try to shoot it down. Okay, and I only see 2 drones here, so I think that's what they're going to have for today operations. Okay, and this and this is their equipment. So their equipment. Aquí lang a launching pad. Tira el soldado. Enseguida drone el hace los subging mo suebe el morbab. It's good thing that it's very clear. The weather is very clear today, so we will be able to see the whole operation. And they're going to shoot this drone down. As you can see, it's self-propelled drone, and you can see that it's a highly technical. There's the end of the airstrip, and this thing's gonna fly up the sky, and then they're gonna probably shoot it from Engar. We're gonna try to find out if that's what they're gonna do. Okay, the airstrip. The first time I see this airstrip from one end to the other. Okay. Okay, elang atial nga yung sel tento. Tira airstrip perelal. Estatra movdula ngordwais. Hoy. Ngar movdul ngordwais, ngar seguide mergo suevo kas. Ayun na ide del mel tiagi de mergo ang mas and morba. Okay? Mas and morba. This is how it looks. Tormea de asbil me. Sigida are full more right hand side the tiang. And I'm very happy that I had this privilege to come up here and witness this whole operations as they fly this drone up in the sky and then try to shoot them down. Okay, so we're going to witness that. It's going to be shown on MVTV. Okay, so please stay tuned. We'll be right back. You know, their protocol is what I understand is like, you see that it's a property of US Embassy. When the military comes into Palau, they all automatically by law comes under the ambassador of the United States here in Palau. He's the highest ranking man here in Palau. Okay, that's how it works. Yeah, so you can see that the cooler over there is being marked as property of the United States Embassy. That's how it works, okay? Len Amerikel lang awati da tele. Amerikel ol tirak lang civilians tiga ya highest ranking el tira respected nang mertiang a general dingar e un ambassador das el morbabra ambassador. Okay? El ay gagi del moment sila tok krodal ngartiang serbon break tegi del operations and more clear. El angat di apungo do tirgel boy general putaw e solat mo lo asay. The these chilis lo asay step aside e tiram la take over tial airstrip. Amerikel la mga tosngel. Amerikel la mga tosngel et le fund tial airport et regulator gi o mombaw do den brurgi mon mutra tial compact road. El designer gi amo accommodate tiger rogu mlar Amerikel mirar soldado just in case at sugum mor nya magmak e solay ken mirira malya ka problem ringi aro magalat tial compact road. Magir ko rogu klokli lulutak malu tenebu mor ngararda. Let travel at the compact road and designed and built by United States government, and therefore hindi ka questions sergit gerdi matertir mergo let them sab akhir git makumda sa sabor clo understanding ergit and so the support the team morally they got the support the team mosbir the akal rumula git road testing ma operations lorur asela blur belaw e solang emrael es egit aselba. Okay. Okay, these people here are high officials of, that's a lieutenant colonel, that's colonel, full bird colonel, and that's a Palau general right over there. Yeah, and there's a governor of Irai. Yeah, all of these high officials are here under the tent with us. Yeah, we're going to witness this whole operation. Can you translate that, or what's Obiang stand for?
It's like a result of something that has been through
filterized. Yeah.
It's best okay. Something that you have filtered.
Which comes very honest man. There's been filtered, both public and private, and he's Obiang. That means he's a very honest person. Yeah.
You can believe it.
Anyway, these two guys are the first Air Force that we saw this morning, so I asked them, and they said they're part of this operation, and we thank you for coming to Palau and conduct this defense system, which is going to be protecting us from invaders. Thank you. Okay.
We have one for you. Token of our gratitude, we want to use this for you. So thank you. Because what you guys did to help get us here in 2 days would have taken like 2 years. Well, that was awesome.
Thank you very much. We truly appreciate the time and effort that you put in our partnership, especially when it comes to our security and safety here in the Republic. Very appreciate and grateful for all of that, and especially the President.
Well, I'm grateful too.
Thank you.
The partnership is great. It helps everybody out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. You're very important. Your presence here is very important to us. Just for being here, you know how it is in Ukraine and elsewhere, Chinese after Taiwan and all of these problems. But anyway, for you to be here, just be here. They're scared to come messing around with us because we got the Americans behind us, you know, watching. So we're very confident that nobody want to be messing around here. After we thank you for your service. Okay. All right.
Earplugs, please.
Okay, what he just told us, we're gonna get an earplug because when they fly this drone, we don't know the explosion gonna be involved, and we must put the earplug. We gotta put the earplug. Let me show you the earplugs. Okay. Yeah, that's the earplug.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very important. You put this in your ear.
Protect your ears. That's right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it's you know, and it's a part of uniform. I don't know why you guys don't wear it, but when I was in the military, we wear it every day.
Every day with the
Dog tag.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Kita Surang adalah Gab. He's a veteran. Surang is a veteran. He's the veterans. He was serving in the United States Army as a medic. He's also here with us. And this is earplug right there. We're gonna have to put this in ear to reduce the amount of noise coming to your ear. So here it is. I'm gonna put it in my ear like this. Yeah. I questioned these guys that were here. I asked them how come they're not wearing the earplug. They're supposed to wear it every day as part of their uniform, but they're not. And they admitted that they're wrong for not wearing it. And they didn't know that we have somebody like me that knows that earplug is part of your uniform. And when you put the uniform on every morning, it comes with your shirt. It's attached to your shirt. Okay? So now all the high officials are here. If you see those guys over there, that looks like CIA or FBI, I don't know. There's our national security advisor right there, Jennifer Anson. Yes, she invited me to come here, so I came, and I'm very happy that we're able to film this and show it to the public. Yeah. I'm gonna go here on TV. Ngaraw the swim gerel tial mark rohal. Tirgang artiang provide a defense with the testa. I gal misir tirgo mas sel drone and artem say the mol. I gel drone and borrowed sebeka. Eo boys. Oi, meral mkekareskogi. Dia kali laptop sebegil mong mergoe mosi Michael Deiran malme mega adjustment neutral save mon more self perfect. Saya kita tablo. Oh, to sebegil imo nga meluk ringi mega adjustment to sebegil mutel imo mergoe meluk ringi girelt mau. Oh, hindi dia do ngi temo wise sergin Aiga gel misal ngar ngayar mangara tiagide ngarar aiga gida la top the same look playing aiga la sure ko tial mo rahmo skelet ke temlu oh mga sel ng playing morabao temlu kringi sel ngarabao ndi halo look kringi ngara belul mo temol batmalla manod el soldado se on maringi manod melatan vai ser em Braskogi hindi remote control yes Pagrut mau spe agas okay kontal betian strip na kontak me ya mang taklalo oh oh dia sel murur ngi sel ngara pitase sel ngara pitara civikiam oh ela tel mo bdula kurasyar gao
Dulu saya mau kita lagi. Boleh rit.
Oh, I see.
Mati lau beringi. Galbo. Apa 6 feet? Sebenarnya berapa?
I see. Comme les base course. Oh. Eh? I look good. Thank you, sir. And oh, I see. Len guk kan dia audience rekaman guk. Yeah, he's doing good job. But he support tengi ya Melbourne dulu. Apa? And you look at yourself. My best hamdam. Sekarang nanti akan mengarsel. Di negara rukun bela. Ngargi cele gym nih. Guk mau gini tentu bah. Masih. Ini lagi si bay lorur gi melaudo darbain melisi aktif.
Foundation.
Masih. Dia ngomongin. Ali 2024 olgeda magmerut. Eh? Okay. Naka Melbourne. Ada Sulang. Ela tirgi ngarse gid. Como se seguir el tentol ngarse. Se air conditioner se. Oi. Air conditioner. Okay, madal wase solang ariat tigib lut mendiak algora makalgo magal tiang solang gel muluran sirngi lang ruba kan mengado aku ger ngil wase kau ngara mendiak mengasil mitingar rugo darang se cetara urere latani el mudur retire ol ngita auto dara Taiwan al pan detir solang di yegede dulu wasa president turang lu junior am stop ngil wasa sumu do mer bela mer opsangal bela mendiak algora ngot. Okay, madal wase solang sel domes tirga kita other to get involved with the operation, both military and civilians, high officials, some of them we don't even know who they are. Those people are in the aloha shirt, more likely they're maybe FBI or CIA, I don't know their status here, but that's what they're here for, part of this operation. So we thank the United States of America for providing security and defense for Palau. As you all know that we don't have a defense system, or we don't have expertise to own one, and the United States is here to make sure that our security is intact, and we move forward, not worrying about our future. And also the United States and Palau, as you all know, have a treaty. They have a treaty for 50 years, and we're approaching that 50th year, but don't worry, they probably gonna perpetual, it goes in back and forth, maybe they want to extend another 50 years, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, that's the politics. Okay, so right now, we're waiting, and the weather is good so far. Clear skies, few clouds to the northeast, and the operation is on schedule, is on time. So as soon as they are ready, then we will be notified, and we start this whole program. As you all look up there, you see those military guys that are up there on top of the roof, on top of those shelters. They're also armed. They're armed because the equipments that they have are highly classified, and therefore they want to make sure that it doesn't fall into enemy's hand. Okay, and that's what they're here for. There's more confidential information that we cannot go into detail in explanation or information that will be fall into the hands of the enemy, and whose enemy. We know that the United States right now is trying to keep Palau free country, and our enemies are those communist mainland China and also the Soviet Union or Russia and the North Korea. But we don't have nothing to worry about because they're all have nuclear weapons in their hands, and they're afraid to even pull, either one of them afraid to pull the trigger. Okay, so it's going to remain like that. All right. Tal vez esto lang tirgai rogo soldado americano mapelao tirgai soldado americano kierbelao CV será directo na tiang lo benget dimre na subi la gomes sala bebir tirgal RB came from Alaska akum das finan lagi del likrider elang ga mal del bu akum mesringin unfit for military.
Attention, please. My name is Major Withington. I'm the Brigade XO from 38th Air Defense Artillery Brigade. We're currently 10 minutes. There we go.
Okay, engine start. F-35. Okay, F-35 rela seguido mal le viaje con tu la llama. Tu la heavy. Right. You know how many waves we have? Okay, elakla F-35. Okay, kita mengiris the drone and we'll take off in just a few minutes. Take the drone and take off. According to Brigade XO, they announced to us that as soon as F-35 passed by, and then about 2, 3 to 10 minutes between after the F-35 passed, then they're gonna start the drone and fly it directly from launching pad. If they shoot from there, there's going to be maybe a loud noise coming out of the drone because it looks like there's a jet engine, small jet engine version underneath that drone. I think that's what they use. So it's going to take off. That thing is fast, I think. technicians are over there now trying to do the pre-check to make sure everything is checked out and ready for flight this morning. And the time now is 1 minute before 10 o'clock Palau time on June the 15th, 2022. Now everybody's holding up their cell phone. As you can see, that a lot of people are holding their cell phone trying to film the entire operation. Yeah, both military and civilians are filming or taking pictures. So you see people and the drone now is going up and ready to take off. That's fast.
Everyone, we have about 10 minutes until the turn while it comes back into the missileization zone. So currently what's occurring in the emphasis right here as well as the tower, which is the Sector Area Defense Commander, they're identifying a target on its outbound using kinematics to ensure they have the proper target. Kinematics are what... Range is green, target aloft. We got it, yeah. So the kinematics of the target are simply the position, direction, and velocity of the target to confirm as it's going outbound the safety to engage the proper target depending on where it is in time and space. So we've got about 10 minutes until the turn. That'll occur around 40 kilometers away from us, directly to the southeast. As it comes around the turn and then presents the target towards what's called the IP, or the initial point, that's when target presentation begins to start the engagement process. So once the engagement process starts, we're going to go through target identification again, using bearing, range, and azimuth, as well as the track ID numbers. Everything that's being acquired today through this radar is pushed onto Link 16. It's headed back to the 613th AOC in Hawaii, as well as the BOC back in Japan, over that link architecture, so that they can see it worldwide on what's occurring right here in Palau right now. The purpose behind that is in combat we build in the redundancies for failovers for command and control. Roger. So they have the target on scope right now, which means they've got positive track ID. They'll continue to hold positive ID high bright all the way around as it comes into the turn. The engagement process through the Air Defense Artillery Fire Control Officer is where the engagement authority is going to lie through what is called the Senior Director inside the SADC. So once the Senior Director gives the authority to the ADAPTO to engage the enemy target, the ADAPTO sends the firing command to the ICC, the Information Control Center right down here. The ICC is the capability the Army has to control multiple firing units. Today we only have one, but normally it can control a lot more firing batteries. From that point it heads down to the ECS, the Engagement Control Station, where we have a Tactical Control Officer or Lieutenant who gives the command to the TCA, the Tactical Control Assistant, to actually prosecute the engagement, hook the target, turn it red, and engage the target. That'll occur somewhere around 30 kilometers away. As fun we'll see it. Today we're engaging the target with salvo method of fire. Basically you're going to see two missiles come out within about 3 seconds of each other. First target will get the first missile away, they'll give us birds away. Second missile will fire within about 1 to 3.2 seconds behind the first missile as they head out to engage the target. And then we should, with a clear day today, be able to see the splash, be a little white puff of smoke way out in the distance, about 30 kilometers away at 10,000 feet at 350 knots is what the target's traveling. The kinematics of the missile is classified, so we can't really talk about that, how fast the missile goes. But if anybody has any questions about how any of this stuff works, we've still got another like 5 minutes. The launcher, sir? Oh, yes. So the two launchers down here are loaded with two GEM Charlie missiles. That's a Guidance Enhanced Missile Segment Charlie, which is a cruise missile variation. There's a bunch of different variants of the missiles. That's what we have loaded today, straight down the runway. We can't tell you exactly if the right one's going to fire first or the left one's going to fire first, because the system itself determines which of those has the best firing solution at the time of engagement. But I can assure you both of them are coming out of the can today on the way out. Any other questions? Well, here's I'm your guy for now. Your narrator for the day. Great job.
Okay, that's the briefing, and also these military personnel are over here right now. We witness the whole operations and tests that they're conducting today.
Now that never gets old. There it is. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Beautiful flat. Target destroyed! Ew! Well done, brother. That was awesome. Took us 3 times just
You know, all of this, I gagawin mo mestre lang sea rations. Maraming time sa Second World War at mula sa Keitay Koryo. Mergoya sa ngala military, kuerak retire to change mo MRE, meal ready to eat, MRE. So lang elang ay gagawin ng atyang a dinner. Halak klutun was. Ela kamis tiang. Dinner. 50 soldier units. Galira rogi mel ata nga set tiagidel imol box. Okay, beef taco filling, cake yellow, okay, and white rice. Tiagid. Okay. Matirgal lang ay kang artiang asung 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 3 times 4 12. I got sum 12 lang o makara 100 100 200 3 4 5 6 o makara 700 tal sold out. Oh, kaya gid nga tiya. Kaya gid lang a dinner, mesegi del Garcia breakfast. Oh, el galil mon ultra loral. Ay gadi nga tiyan mga rasils maul well packed, preserved so they can eat anywhere anytime when they want. And they can airdrop pura tunga parachute tungul mugurgi. Eot pilot to bedira pila si 130 et tingar orom la kalira me. Mo kaya oh yang arinya kel hit pad el ngara sela iga di oplolil ang milya MRI ka o mangaringi makal oh aiga como karang ahora cose me vai do sub eso lae el lado tok actel go matnge alo ben diado dangel mo diado dangel oh ela mo sa iga iga do dira adram rigel el iloitrulit al arf el civil lo speringi in the time of emergency malopem kais mrung etira uspe ay gayit oy mang seral me adram rigel tedim lertila se megom sesei etira take over pamesay ka klokpi oy dedim real mera se megom sesei makakine so sitya maigal fartora kartin magon makan rik legalun maradram rigel kamigom karang oy ay galun maradram rigel kamistya International Airport pala pala ay gagidila at di maintain arbuig malat at tayar ngi tal nga lo makal mora endra strip kay sa almel morsel bitanga malmem to park yang mat chensa oil ngi, and that's how it works. Oy tawre nga sulira adram rigel provide ay garro guil tawara defense sem sabak rigid alborngia at tawara kais brungul salat tinang artial defender gid komisa sel raget relal top the shell drone at mangil 10 minutes ng ulo at padiray Ai kreda ka rin serve lao e mergoe. Engul betul ayang de otto bata igel tablol racket el moshil ngun medio. Komisangan dia segit. Nela seguir al moshil ngun medio. Eso test is a successful test, and we thank Americans for the service. We thank Americans for the taxpayers' money they spend on us, preventing us of getting into a war with any nearby country, mainly Chinese. As long as Americans are here, they're afraid to come and mess with us. With that, this is Alfonso Diaz filming this documentary film at the ARF station in Iraq. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.